Hi again, it's me. And you probably clicked on this video for one reason. You want to know what the top 5 fastest cars in the game are. But before I do tell you guys, if you guys do back out of this video and scroll down, if you guys do see a big red button, make sure to click on that and turn that to grey. Starting off, we do have the Tesseract. Now, I might get a bit of controversial, opinions on this, but this car is actually surprisingly quick, and it's unfortunately the only vehicle on this list that is an electric vehicle. But if you did want to buy this vehicle, it will set you back just under $3 million. Now, I actually really do like this vehicle as well, mainly because the handling and the brakes and whatnot is actually very smooth and handles very nicely. Now, you're probably wondering how quick does the vehicle go? Well, at its default state, it does go 126 miles per hour, which is the equivalent to just over 202 kilometers an hour, whereas the maxed out version of the Tesseract goes 138 miles per hour, which is equivalent to 222 kilometers an hour. Now, for the number 4 spot, we do have the Krieger, which will set you back just under $3 million as well. Now, the reason why I do like this thing is that the handling is, I believe, or it feels slightly better than the Tesseract. Now, if you're wondering how fast this vehicle goes, at the top speed, it goes roughly around 132 miles per hour, which is definitely quicker than the Tesseract. Now, this vehicle is very commonly used in races, especially if it has low grips, as at that point, it's almost one of the fastest cars in the game, I believe. But yeah. Also, I wanted to quickly mention that if you do put a spoiler on this vehicle or any vehicles in the game, it actually does slow it down a little bit. However, if you do not actually put on a spoiler, you'll be more likely to lose traction, but you'll be quicker as well on the track. Now guys, if you don't actually have $3 million, or if you don't have much money lying around to afford this vehicle, I would definitely wait for a discount, as there are, constant discounts on vehicles almost every week. For the number 3 spot, we do have the Devasty 8, which will set you back just under $1.8 million, which is definitely one of the cheapest cars on this list so far. Now, you're probably wondering how quick does this vehicle go. It actually goes at roughly around 131 miles per hour, non-upgraded, but if you do upgrade it, it will go around 140 miles per hour. Now, if you're wondering what that is in kilometers, that is just over 223 kilometers, which is definitely, so far the fastest vehicle on this list. Now, the downside to this vehicle, in my opinion, is the handling. Now, when I am trying to race with this vehicle, it does take me a while to turn, or sometimes when I do turn, it'll actually start drifting or sliding when I don't want it to, which will definitely, make me lose in some races. But like I said about the speed, it does make up for it. But yeah. Now, I'm going to bet that you actually didn't expect the Ocelot Pariah to be the number 2 spot on this list, but the reason why is because this obviously isn't the fastest vehicle anymore, at least on current gen consoles. Now, if you do want to buy this vehicle, it will set you back around $1.5 million, which is definitely the cheapest vehicle on this list. But overall, it does handle very nicely and smoothly, and I believe it can double clutch as well, so you can actually go a lot faster within a shorter period. And this is obviously, like I said, one of the fastest cars in the game. Now, if you do put low grips, I believe this can go faster as well, but apparently if you do put low grips, it doesn't actually, affect the speed anymore. However, there is, I believe, rumors that if you do have low grips on some vehicles, in which they shouldn't have before the most recent update, the speed glitch still works on those vehicles, but I'm not entirely too sure. Now, the number 1 spot, which goes to the Torero XO. Now, this vehicle can go around 143 miles per hour, which is definitely quicker than the Ocelot Pariah, in which that vehicle could go around 140 miles per hour. Now, you're probably wondering how quick does it go? It goes roughly around 230 kilometers, I believe. Now, if you do want to buy this vehicle, it will set you back just under $3 million, which is definitely not cheap. However, if you guys do have friends that do have the vehicle, I suggest, getting it off them. Now, I'm not too sure how quick it can go with low grips, as mine in the gameplay does not have low grips. Now, the overall feel for the vehicle is very nice and smooth in terms of, braking and, turning and whatnot. Now, I believe, based on my thoughts on driving this vehicle, it is a little bit smoother than the Pariah, which, was in the number 2 spot. Also, another thing to mention is that the traction is insane. Now, I actually did do some drag races with one of my friends, which, while I was recording this video, and he was using all sorts of vehicles to test out, see which was faster, and none of those vehicles were actually quicker than the Torero XO. Now, the good thing with the Torero XO is that it can take off almost straight away, as the acceleration is definitely one of the fastest in the game, by not too much. However, the top speed does make up for it in the long run, so you'll probably win more races with this vehicle instead. But anyways, that will be a wrap up for today's video. If you haven't already, make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more, as we're currently on the road to 4,000 subscribers. Anyways, I'm out. Bye guys.
Yo! Ah!